Prospero is a philosopher. In this point, we'll discuss Prospero as a philosopher. Prospero एक बहुत बड़ा philosopher है. Philosopher मतलब a person who has great ideas about life, जिसके perspective में life का एक बहुत unique dimensions है. For example, Prospero says, I quote the line, सुनिए ध्यान से. The solemn temple, the great globe itself, men, all that it inherits shall dissolve. Like the insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rag behind. We are stuff as dreams are made of, and our little life is rounded up with a sleep. So I quote this line to prove that Prospero is very philosophical. Now, this line means that this temple, this palace, this building, you, me, everything is very temporary. सब कुछ temporary है और सब कुछ खत्म हो जाएगा. And we were sleeping in the womb of the mother. माँ की कोख में हम लोग सब सो रहे थे 9 months approximately. And we will sleep in the grave according to Christians ways of burying people. माँ के कोख में हम लोग सोते हैं, कब्र के गोद में सोते हैं. We sleep in the womb and we sleep in the tomb. In between is this life. So we sleep and then again we sleep. एक sleep से उठते हैं फिर दूसरे sleep में चले जाते हैं. In between is life. So this idea is very philosophical. This is what we Indian mythology we call it life is a maya, life is an illusion. Now it doesn't mean that nothing exists. It means that we're not supposed to be attached to anything because everything is going to an end. Now this line makes Shakespeare, Prospero, Shakespeare through Prospero, a great philosopher, because realizing this line and saying it in such beautiful metaphor with such beautiful imagery can only be said by a philosopher. So this line at the end where Prospero says that my every second thought is about death, मतलब अब every third thought is about death, मतलब हम अब मौत के बारे में बहुत सोचेंगे. तो मौत के बारे में कौन सोचता है? A person who is suicidal or a person who is enlightened. इन दो में से एक. Normal people are too busy uh, craving for things. या तो योगिक लोग सोचते हैं, मतलब people who have got some kind of maturity like Buddha, Mahavira and somewhat like that. और जो लोग लाइफ से एकदम ही डिप्रेस्ड हो जाते हैं. They get rid of life, they want to get rid of life and they are thinking about death. Prospero is at his mental maturity where he has understood that whether he is a duke or he is a master or he is the omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, after all he has to come to an end. And this realization makes him a philosopher. So to quote this line, if not all the lines that I said, at least 2 lines, that our little life is rounded off with a sleep. मतलब हम लोग एक sleep से उठते हैं और एक sleep में खत्म हो जाते हैं. So here we can prove, quoting this line, that Prospero is a great philosopher who has a lot of philosophies about life. And he's an old man, so philosophy normally comes to people when you become very experienced. So this point proves that Shakespeare has created a character Prospero जो बहुत philosophical है. He is a great philosopher.